Right, hello everyone. Welcome to the last Mappool showcase for this tournament. This is the grand finals of five-digit Touhou Cup, and this is the pool showcase. I'm VDC. I'm currently outside on my AirPods. Yeah, it's only just me now, and Pilot's the one streaming for us. So for this Mappool, should be 7 stars in difficulty, and there are 5 no mods, 3 hiddens, 3 hard rocks, 4 DTs, 4 free mods, and a TB. So I think we can start with Nomad 1. I think there's a few people here. This Nomad 1, replay by Kim Chichi. Yes, he has 4.3, 7.1 stars, 200 BPM. Really solid. Aim consistency high, on the higher side of the BPM, but yeah, it's pretty comfy. But it's really consistent on these jumps here. Look at these triangles. You'll see a lot of these jumps. Yeah, just really consistent there. So yeah, this was also on the longer side. This is 5 minutes. Pure aim. Just like that last tiebreaker, but definitely comfier. Not much to say here. Air 9.6, it's not too dense here. Yeah, it looks pretty fun too. And there's a decent OD. I'm not sure if this is ranked. I could check if it is ranked because you could definitely farm this if this is ranked. Mapped by Livermorium. Yep, it is. Oh, Hyok's the top player. Oh, no HRFCs on this actually. But it is definitely because it's a consistent aim map like this. But yeah, these continuous triangle jumps are so fun. Not gonna lie. Really good song too. I really enjoy this song. While this map runs through, I could probably look at who's left on five-digit Touhou Cup in terms of teams that are left. Could see who could play these types of stuff. 3 teams left in the grand finals. Oh, I saw miss there. Watermelon Cat still in it? Damn. And Burger Queen, Car Crash. Ooh. I'm definitely rooting for Car Crash because that's Car. Car's been popping off the whole tournament. He could definitely play something like this. But Watermelon Cat. Always a tournament with Watermelon Cat in there. Ooh, these jumps are crazy. That's actually Demon. If he actually can hit those, man. Kim Shishi hit it though. Definitely, even though OD 9.4, I'd say it's probably easy to act. The rhythms aren't too hard. Very typical of Nomad 1 here. Oh, the chat ticker. Right, right. Oh, this map is so sick, man. I like it. It's so consistent. It's really difficult. Couldn't do any replays because my PC had no internet. Yeah. Mandated non-TB 5-minute map as your Nomad 1 here. We move on to Nomad 2. Let me check if there's anything. Ooh. I just saw the pool. That's not the only that's not the only Nomad 5-minute map there, but we'll move to that later. This is the Nomad 2. Majimari, is that how you pronounce it? This is more on the mech side of flow. There are definitely streams in here, but there's definitely more of a focus on those techie rhythms on this one. CS4, Air 9.6, 7.1 stars, 200 BPM again. Yeah, we move on to this tech part here. I know it's not two, but don't worry. Like there are definitely those conventional stamina flow picks that are coming up. But yeah, Mech Tech Nomad 2. Oh yeah, this replaced by Michelito, by the way. What a banger song though. Wow. I would say some maps here definitely harder than the 7-star range suggests, but you know, grand finals, you're probably free to pull maps that are on the harder side. Oh, 6-digit Touhou Cup. You guys have so many maps. There are so many like 5 to 6 stars out there that you could pull. I remember there was a time where in Osu, I feel like around 10% of all maps in Osu were like all ranked maps in Osu were like Touhou maps. 7-digit would have more because they have like the easy and normal difficulties and the hard diffs. Could be like, oh, this is the more streamy part. Open rank Touhou, nah, you're gonna need custom mappers at that point to make your like Giga unplayable 8.5 stars map. I mean, it's understandable to slider break on this one because it's a lot of sliders. It's just how mech tech goes. Who jumps? More mech tech here. Six-star pool for open rank. I remember HLV used to host like a low SR tourney. That's your Nomad 2. Really good. Not too long on 3 minutes. We move on to is S rank 2. Move on to Nomad 3. This is a custom by Nessie, one of your poolers, played by Suikun here. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was playing it, I couldn't really hear the song. I couldn't find the rhythms here. I guess my head sounds were just probably louder than the song, but I really couldn't hear the rhythms. But it's kind of that type of rhythm, kind of math rocky. Played first 30 seconds and insta quit. Yeah, really fun. Throw out decent aim control requirement. Gonna need to flow quite a bit here too, and those bursts are quite demonic because it's like 5 note. Probably, wait, I'm not too sure what the BPM is. If it's 220 or if it's even faster than that. Yeah, he is good for hitting that. I love snares that sound like you're hitting a metal trash can. Oh, what are these rhythms? That's ridiculous. Wow. That's absolutely nuts, actually, for you that you have to hit something like that. But yeah, 7 stars. Insane. Insane movement that you're gonna need here. I love this aim control. Really good all-rounder alt here. Might be on the burstier side. It's not too dense either. It's air 9.6. So readable. CS 3.8, but the aim requirements so really, really hard. So not on the longer side too. 2 minutes 30. There you have it. 500k in this is wild. 2 misses on this Node 3 and grand finals. Move on to Node 4. I think this has changed. Oh yeah. Didn't actually get to see this one. Camellia featuring Nana Hero. This is somehow Touhou. So this is actually also my first reaction. Looks like it if it stays at this 128 BPM, oh, it's kind of swingy. I think that stream is like almost 200 BPM. So this one, 4 minutes, pretty long, but at OD 7.7, you could note lock a decent amount, but should be relatively easy to act. Actually, no, the rhythms, I don't really like swing rhythms. Like, I usually act like shit on swing rhythms, like this one. Oh, wait, if we have this map, oh, okay, they changed Nomad 5. I just saw what Nomad 5 was. There was another map that was there for a while, but I guess, yeah. There was gonna be another swingy map on Nomad 5, but I guess because of this map, they changed it. Ooh, what a banger. Really scary to hit these doubles. And I just noticed the SR2, it's almost 7 stars. Probably because of the rhythm and the big jumps. Yeah, double sections like these are crazy. Pretty alright on the stream. Yeah, these are you have to really be solid on aim to hit these. I feel like. So there you have it, the Nomad 4. Not necessarily tech, but swing swing impact. Now we move on to Nomad 5. I think everyone in the world knows this Nomad 5. So yeah, I'm not sure if I have to explain this one. Air 8, it's those uh hexagons. Are those hexagons or pentagons? Okay, they look like pentagons. You know that circle stream in the middle before the end there? I always miss those. It's actually really easy to just note lock on it and accidentally hit a note that's overlapping. But I think the rest of the map, pretty simple. You're just gonna miss on those awkward pentagons probably. Or on these wider aim parts. It's really that part that you're gonna have to keep note of for the most part. But you can definitely miss the awkward aim on the other parts. And bro just said you can't combo. Yeah, honestly, this is not a reading map. It really is an aim map. I feel like you're not gonna trip up on reading here. You're not really always, but like 99% of the time you're missing because of aim. There you go, that's your Nomad pool. All done. We move on to the hiddens. First off, hidden 1. Homera unknown. Oh right, this is a custom. Let me check. I forgot the name. I think it's. Wait, I gotta look through the threads. Okay. Well, I can't find the mapper. I probably saw it a while ago. The BPM's like 240, 248, almost 250. I know it's 250, and this replay is like it's AR 9.7. Well, I don't really have the stats with me. The map hasn't been uploaded yet. But the SR with hidden is actually 7.3. But hear me out though. It's actually fine. It actually feels pretty alright. It doesn't feel too hard. It's just because hidden adds that SR nowadays. But it's like 7.1 without the hidden. No, trust me. I thought it was gonna be hard too. It actually felt alright. It felt kind of comfy for this style of high BPM aim map. And I believe in the players that are still left in here to hit those. Wait, is there anyone here that's like not a 4 digit that's playing in the tourney? Right. Damn, Gupter 660. Wow. But yeah, look at this aim part. Oh, you gotta watch out for that slow slider. They probably are. They're probably majority will be, but I can see someone like Car hitting this. Might be too much glaze on Car though. But yeah, it's pretty consistent and it's difficulty for like how long? Probably 4 minutes. It did seem like it was 4 minutes. Maybe it's a bit less. Car is not driving anytime soon. Car is still Car is a perma zoomer. But yeah, that is your HD1. Probably the highest SR map out of all the pools. We move on to HD2. Bomboklat. But yes, I get to. This is. There were. It was a real struggle for the poolers. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it really was a struggle for these poolers to find something that everyone agreed on. I think this hidden two slot was probably one of the ones that had the most changes out of everything. And this is definitely too hard for 7 stars. But I think it's the one that fits the best. Oh, I would have sent my replay on my PC, but yeah, I have no internet on that. I have like a 440k. So I'm sorry that you had to post this replay. But yeah, you see more awkward aim on the low AR. Yeah, the entire pool is really hard, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's kind of what you expect on grand finals. For the most part, like you're gonna see maps that are harder than the SR suggests. Really decent reading requirement. You need to aim while also like in that Nomad 5. 180 BPM, so it's not too heavy on tapping. I was surprised, like, the last hidden two, no one complained because we pulled, like, in a different tournament that I was pulling for, it was pulled for 7 stars, but people thought it was kind of hard for that already, and they put it 6.8. No one complained. So I guess that's just the scaling that just happened in this journey. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's surprising. Yeah, it's actually 7 stars flat, but again, final scaling. So I don't blame them. Like I'm actually fine with it being harder than 7 stars, but it does look like a 7.2 pull. That was kind of my feedback throughout the whole tourney. I was like in the round of 16. I was like, wow, this is a 6.4 pull in 6.2. But like the scaling just kept. Basically, they're lying. But I think some of these pulls were enjoyable, at least. Yeah, this hidden too. Look at that aim that you're gonna need. Gonna need some rhythm there. Hey, thanks for the replay, Mikalita, on this hidden two. Saigetsu, mapped by he who shall not be named. I hear you got removed from BN, but I won't talk about that. Okay, hidden three. I kind of forgot what this was. Was this like flow? No, it's tech. It's tech. I think. I think it's tech, right? Yeah, flow tech. Yeah, 9.7 CS 3. Wow, this tech is crazy. An actual tech map in Touhou. Look, some of these songs, man, you really have to hear, you have to listen really deeply to hear what song it's based from. Oh, those buzz sliders might kill people. Ooh. Yeah, it's a pretty good hidden tech pick. I think every tech map would be 100% more enjoyable without buzz sliders. That's an insane score, by the way. Okay, hidden three. Make a little replay again. That was pretty good. That's all for the hidden pool. I think we move on to Hard Rocks. And this HR1 is a custom Akatsuki Records. This is by plugin. It's more on the low BPM aim side of things. But there are some aim control areas that you're gonna have to wiggle through. Yeah, it's kind of simple on the low BPM aim part, but you'll have to watch out in the courses. This was gonna be in the last pool in the finals, yeah. But we moved it up. It was definitely hard, and it needed a few fixes. Yeah, stuff like this that you're gonna have to go through. You're gonna have to go back and forth, gonna have to wiggle a little bit. Yeah, this is a custom map type plugin. I think it's pretty much the same throughout the key eyes, throughout the verses. Some riding, some parts that are more in control-y. I think it ramps up towards the end too. Not sure if they nerfed it or they fixed, or if they had to nerf it, but like, oh, those squares. Oh yeah, it does ramp up, yeah. Absolute banger map though. There you go, your HR1, a custom map by plugin. Stick on with the replay. Yeah, if you combo through and you have nerves towards the end, it's gonna be really difficult. You move on to HR2. Tome. Yellow Dyed Flower Garden. Ooh, Perseverance from what skill as a replayer? This also, it's more aim on the precision here. There's more aim in this. Oh, you've heard that way too much. I also saw it was supposed to be like a hidden, and then it moved to HR. Honestly, better to have to map something that's harder than the stage rather than easier, because it's easier to move it up to the next stage rather than putting it earlier. Ooh, but you see those patterns in this HR2, it's awkward aim. More of it. Oh, what a stream. But yeah, this one definitely more conventional of an aim pick, but still awkward. Still your typical precision at CS 6.5. Let me look through. I don't think there's ultra precision. Yeah, I'll just spoil it now. There's no this as precision as it gets in the pool. Grand Finals TV. You might be right, but it's such a banger song. Okay, we'll get to that when we're there. Yeah, this precision pick, not too long, but still requires a certain amount of precision consistency. There are definitely streams here, but definitely not a flow focused map. Yeah, really fun map here. That's your HR2. We move to HR3. Yeah, Demetori map. It was coming. Subs replay. It definitely was coming. Uh, your typical Demetori 5 minute banger. That's why the Nomad 2 was more on the mech tech side, because you have this. If you've played like two Demetori maps, you kinda know what you're in for. Probably don't have to explain. It's gonna be normal stream consistency. It's not too hard during the start here. Oh, but it does ramp up there. But you'll expect long streams like this, especially towards the middle of the map when there's a guitar solo. Yeah, what more can you say? Dude, this intro is definitely more streamy than other Dormitory maps in terms of their intros. I said TB length. I think they really wanted to pull the Dormitory map. So we kind of completed like a checklist of like popular style maps, popular Touhou style maps in here. I really don't know what else to say. This is just 5 minutes of Dormitory. Yeah, long pool was unavoidable for sure. Let me look at the averages. Yeah, the drain time is actually pretty similar to the previous pools, but the TD being shorter than the other pools, I think balances it out. Yeah, but it's still a really long pool. During the finals showcase, I couldn't believe we're still like commentating like an hour and a half after. And like during that time, it would be like 1 a.m. There you go. You have these streams here, 180 BPM. Oh, I forgot to mention like the SRs. The HR one really couldn't tell you what the SR is with HR. HR2 is 6.76 SR with HR. This one is 7.2 SR with HR. Wow, that stream has follow points. How do you farm this if you're into this type of stuff? Well, with no mod, at least. Oh no, it's not even ranked. Who's the mapper? Oh, gay girl. Oh, happens. Every Demetri map I farm, I always think I could farm it and then just one stream. Actually, that's all stream maps. I always just give up and I chain miss. I probably shouldn't though. Oh, huge stream. This would be ridiculous in a tournament setting. I'm just realizing. Everyone's gonna get demolished here. I can't believe 5 digits are. I'm only realizing now in some of these maps, I can't believe 5 digits are playing this. Okay, there you have it. Your HR3. That concludes the HR pool. We move on to the DTs. What a replay by Zobs. Shringa Bansho. Okay, what skill replay? This is 7. Actually, pretty. Not that high SR 7.06 with DT. Here, 10.3. 274 BPM. Wow, I have something to open something. Definitely more of that speed aim skill set here. Oh, but there will be some bursts like that here. But it's not a speed intensive, but you definitely could. Okay, maybe it is. It's more triples and bursts than I thought. Pretty solid length on this too. 2 minutes 57 seconds. It's 240 drain time. Yeah, I can see some people tripping over some of the rhythm changes. Definitely on the bursts and streams. Because it's a lot, 274 BPM. Oh, you should have seen the map that was here. You should have seen the map that was before this one. It was it was like also high BPM aim, but it was 340 BPM, and I didn't know how people were gonna do those jumps. Like it was fairly simple in the verses, and then it was gonna be like insane in the KIs. 340 jumps. I think some people who specialize this could FC probably. There's your DT1. What a one miss. Move on to DT2. Classic. Classic Senya. No, there are 5 digits with unranked 700s, no? Yeah, mandatory Senya DT here. This is 7.29. I think the doubles might catch a few people, but they're pretty easy to keep track of. Really depends on execution, your tapping consistency. Rhythms aren't too hard, but your stamina might get cooked here. Actually, not might. You will get cooked in stamina here. I could see people also just generally messing on aim. But if you've played a few Sanya DT maps, well, you pretty much understand. Because it's not too, yeah, as I said, it's not as hard as other Sanya maps in terms of rhythm. There are some that are absolutely ridiculous with the doubles and quads. There's just more straightforward uh, stamina tapping. Honestly, my perception of a 5 digit has changed so much because I think because, for example, like I play a lot with the PH 5 digits and they beat me in so much shit. So maybe I shouldn't be assuming that they could absolutely FC like Kim Chi did here. Pretty good DT2. We move on to DT3. Oh, this is 262 BPM. This is the speed pick. I know DT1 already had decent speed to it, but this one is definitely more consistent difficulty on the speed. Like it's not just a burst. Like you're gonna have to go through Like a lot here. Yeah, some of these are crazy. Okay, that act is not. Oh, miss on the slider though. Okay, look at these triples. A lot of triple spam, a lot of kick sliders. The speed requirement, the finger control needed for that, really crazy. This might be the hardest 7-star pool of all time. Okay, we move to DT4. This is low AR alt actually. Well, not low AR, but like it's not high AR. Just AR 10. I didn't think the alt would be not 10.3. Yeah, it's because this one is more on the weird rhythm side. Yeah, really wonky rhythms here. Decent amount of double spam, decent transitions from sliders. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But it's not low AR at all. But I would find it really difficult to act this. I don't think you'd be expecting a lot of. It would be hard to find an A rank on this, honestly. It's so. Yeah. Rhythms are really heavy here. Oh, I couldn't tell you if this was too hard also asset DTL. But Suicune, 600k? But the act is not convincing. It's gonna be a struggle for the 5 digits. Yeah, that's your DT4. Wow, zero miss. It really is that act. That might kill some of them. We move to the pre-mod now. This is a custom by KK. And you'd think it's more high BPM aim, but you'll see a bunch of these 1/3 streams around this map. Tier 9.4. Oh, this one's uploaded already. I think it's 180 BPM, those 1/3s. Wait, no, I might be wrong. Is it 180? I think so. But I'd say it's definitely harder on HR. CS4 only. But you'll still get caught out by the flow like this in Hidden. It was AR 9.6 originally, but it got buffed to AR 9.4. There were talks of it going down to AR 9.2 even, but it was a bit too much. Yeah, more of those 1/3 streams here. That's gonna be really hard in HR. Wow. Oh, how are you gonna wiggle that? Interesting guitar solo there. Oh, I should actually look at the SRs with. Actually, no, I can't. I forgot I'm not on my PC. I would tell you what SR it is with HR, but I couldn't. Some of these parts are really hard, but it's pretty much these 1/3s in the flow. And then after that, the high BPM aim. That's the challenge in this free mod 1. There you go. Free mod 1, Sanchkiki custom. Thanks for the replay, Lunar. Free mod 2. Absolute classic. Joint struggle. This is pretty long. It's your standard anti-mod CS5 AR8. But this is so classic in the way it's mapped. But it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes anti-mod of this type of anti-mod. The old style rhythm. I don't remember. I think it's consistently like this also. Oh, I hate those types of patterns. It's always so hard to hit those consistently. I don't know why, but like just adding a slider in those just makes it so much harder to read. Absolutely D1 to put something like this here. We only just hit the first one third of the map, so there's still so much map to hit. These rhythms. It's gonna be an absolute struggle to go through this. You could probably one person out there could slap easy on this. 1 to 3 people. But are you willing to go through learning these rhythms for 5 minutes in easy? I'm not sure if they're still in the turn. Are they still in there? Watermelon cat, damn. Easy on this would be hype though. Oh, there's just a stream map. There's just a stream map. Probably. That might be a wiggle stream on HR. I was going through this pool like, yeah, it's on the harder side, maybe, like, but after looking through it right now, wow, this is intense. This is really hard. I pray for the people that have to practice this pool. Self-report? What's a self-report? Yeah, I wonder how people will hit those wriggles that are just cheesable and no one and hidden and easy. Oh, I didn't pool. Me, VDC, I'm not the pooler. But yeah, I've said it a lot of times. Wow, that's pretty much too. Oh, absolute banger on this Fremont 3. Such a classic. Hanapakanda. You've probably seen this in like 10 billion tourneys, but doesn't get any less hype when it's pulled. But I can't believe we're seeing this in a 5-digit tourney. As a free mod. Yeah, so the main part here. I think there had to be one map that's played in every match in Grand Finals. It's this one. Here, I know this is the easiest map in the pool. Probably. No, no mod 1. No mod 1's fine. I mean, there are huge jumps in no mod 1, but it's one of those A maps that everyone can play. But this one, yeah, pretty simple on hidden for the most part. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely not easy, but it's like I would say that's like easy part. Ooh. Yeah, that's your free mod 3 absolute banger. Can you believe we still have free mod 4? You'll see half slashed extra here, but this is actually a speed map. As you can tell by the watt skill replay. Yeah, more speed. This is the shortest map. Yeah. DT3 was also pretty short. This is shorter in terms of gate time by 1 second. Oh, actually 3 seemed hard. I wouldn't call that one. I mean, to be fair, I'm bad at tech. But yeah, DT2 is also pretty comfy. Yeah, you have pretty much your standard tapping pre-mod. Who's 1/3 section. There's also an aim part here. I thought it would be more tapping, but I guess not. There we go, back to the tapping here. There you go, an FC from what hill? And that's the Fremont pool. That is, yeah, that is Fremont 4. Fremont pool done. We move to the last map of this map pool showcase. Your tiebreaker. Lost my way. What a song to end it on. What a song to end the tourney on. I understand why people would why they'd say it's one of the easier maps in the pool. But it's yeah, this is what a banger song, bro. Sometimes with felt maps, you can't even tell what the Touhou song is, and actually, that's most of felt maps. You really can't tell what Touhou song it's based on. But I can't think of any others. I mean, you could think of other songs to end the tourney on, but this is just one of my favorites. What a bass line. It's because of how epic the song is. It's like kind of nerve wracking when you play through this as a tiebreaker in the grand finals. So intense. Crazy too, because they're definitely like this wouldn't even be top three like highest SR maps in the pool. Yeah, there's like five maps that are either the same SR or higher. But honestly, what's there to say? This just your standard inconsistency with some bursty parts. You'll see the jump part there. It's the jump part at the end of this chorus that you'll hear the Toho song it's based on Desire Drive. You'll hear it. It's probably the angles here, the awkward angles that will catch you off guard. Maybe even also on the some of these stopping parts that will catch the ones that are not comfortable on that but are in because of the inconsistency. Other than that, you know what to expect from this map, and I'll probably just keep quiet for the rest of this because it's such a good song. That's your tiebreaker. Felt lost my way. Up by Moite, played by Kimchishi. Thanks for the replay. And thank you guys for watching. This is the last Mappool showcase, the grand finals Mappool showcase of 5 digit Toho Cup. Good luck to the players that are gonna practice this pool. Yeah, I know you need the good luck, man. This is gonna be absolutely long to practice, and it's one of the hardest 7-star pools I've ever seen. So yeah, good luck. And get ready to see the pool in the sheet, the defaults also. I think they're there. So yeah, thanks again for watching. I'm VDC. The streamer was Pilot, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good day or night.